What's going on, you guys? Aaron here from Departures Capital. Thank you for tuning into my late night live stream. I'm just gonna go live for 30 minutes to an hour. Had a busy day. Didn't really get to live stream as much as I like because we've been live streaming a lot more recently. So yeah, we're just gonna do a quick late night live stream. Talk about some stuff. Talk about some stocks. I need to turn that off. And what to look for on Friday. What we're looking for on Friday. New content and a few developments with our channel. Just a few things to, a few interesting things. So, give me a sec. Let me load up the chat here. It's not working. Now it's working. All right. We got the tea. We got a fresh pot of tea. Everything's good to go. But first, I want to drop this link in the Discord group. So, give me a second, and then we'll get straight to business. How's everybody doing tonight? ACB held up pretty well, eh? ACB did a pretty good job. Oh, I see some comments now. What's up, Mark? What's up, Lucifel? Boy, you trash. That's the best. That's the funniest name. That's the funniest YouTube name. Boy, you trash. Hit that like button. Like he says, you're a waste dude if you don't hit that like button. Hey, what's up, Beth? What's up, Mike? A-Dog. What's up, Mom? My mom's tuning in. Winship Wheatley. What's going on? Never seen you here before, but thank you for tuning in. Sorry, I just need to post the link to this stream in our Discord group, and then we'll get straight to things. New watcher and really new chatter. Awesome. That's what I like to hear, Josh. I appreciate you being here. Yay, we just hit 2.1K. Sub growth was kind of slow recently, but sub growth was picking up a little bit. There we go. We don't need that. All right, so if you like to chat, guys, I'll post the link like I do in every single stream now to the Discord group. Feel free to tune in. Nevada Tucker. Only a massive waste of life wouldn't hit the like button. I agree. Wow, man, you've got this down pat. I really appreciate you posting our Discord link in the chat. You're doing that for me, and we are now going into the Matrix. So, good stuff, good stuff. So the first company I want to take a quick look at, just ACB. I just want to see, you know, we pretty much did cover it right into the close. Max is in the room. Wow, FSD. We'll be looking at FSD. I didn't cover the last hour of FSD, and we saw a big move in the stock to the upside. So ACB held its gains pretty well, though. Did not close the day up 12%. It actually closed the day down about, I forget if it was like 0.5% or something, but we'll just bring up the chart here to see the day, what it did on the day. But we did hold on to those gains pretty well. So ACB did drop in the morning, but it does look like we're holding on to most of those gains, which is good. We'll just pull it up to the weekly chart. And yeah, volume was awesome. On the move up, volume was awesome. And on the move down, we saw mid-level volume, still more volume than normal. And then this recent move back up, it was on low volume. So it's going to be interesting to see if ACB can hold on to those gains. The main level I'm looking ACB to hold is 1150. So we could potentially pull back a little bit. I would say maybe 1150, but if the markets get a little shaky, currently the indices, the futures are in the green. So it's not looking too bad. What's up, Andrew? What's up, J-Mac? Fabio, Sherlock Holmes, what's going on? Scooter Magooter. Derek, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in, guys. I know it's a little bit late, but yeah, we can have some fun, have a quick chat, and then take a look at the stocks that we are going to be watching tomorrow. But I also have some pretty cool news about the channel. Just an event that we're promoting, so that we're gonna be at. So, oh, that tea's nice and strong. Where's Stevie when you need him to chirp me about my tea? So next company we're gonna look at is FSD Pharma. Let's take a quick look at FSD Pharma. Man, is it laggy? Let's check my stream health. Let's see how healthy the stream is. That's cool, Josh. Yeah. Let's yeah, so our Aurora video just hit 1,000 views, so thanks for supporting, guys. Thanks for smashing that like button. Yeah, so I want to go to the live stream right here. We'll answer those comments too. I apologize, guys. I've just had so many things that I've been up to. Yeah, the health of the stream looks pretty good. Green. So maybe you got some lag. Got some lag on your end, Max. Anyways, me too, all day. Cool. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. My name is Scott, but got the name Scooter Magooter when I ran over a Wino and killed him on a Vespa scooter. Having poor streaming quality. Maui on the beach. T-Mobile sucks. I would rather have those problems, though. Maui problems. All right, so next company we're taking a quick look at. Hit some bets. Put it all in ACB 300 shares. We're looking at the run-up for FSD, closing the day up 19.5%. So if we look at the 1-year chart, the bounce today, not very substantial, but a 20% run nonetheless. And we're gonna zoom in a little bit here. So I mean, it's nice to see that FSD is making some sort of attempt at a recovery. So the stock moved down on heavy volume, as you can see, but the stock moved up on pretty decent volume so far. So a lot of shares changing hands. I'm just trying to think who are the ones selling, because it was heavy volume in terms of the move downwards. So it's going to be interesting to see. Once again, let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Heavy volume on this move down. Heavy volume both ways. I would say I would like to see FSD get back up to 27 cents. If we can get back up to around 28 cents, then that would be a little more encouraging. If it gets up to 28 cents and kind of consolidates within 28, 30 cents, then maybe reverse the trend. But right now it's just a watch. I'd be careful. This could just be short covering. So that's my only thoughts, my only concerns. I had to pull up FSD for you, Max. Boost Mobile Rocks says Jermaine Dupree. Wow. Weird question, but has anyone ever asked how much money you have invested and how you came of that money, and is this your day job? That's like I've never been asked exactly how much money, but you can watch a video that I put out when I first started to purchase capital, saying what I'm all about, how I got started, and my entire life story. So I don't work. This is my job. This is how I work. This is a job. To purchase capital is a corporation. So anyways, what's up, Armando? Any thoughts on fire? Sleeping Giant. Takes 2 seconds to hit that like button. Any thoughts on MedMen? Is Hexo overvalued? These are all fantastic questions. So let's get to them. Next company, sorry. But yeah, sorry. I mean, for anybody new to the stream, like, I'm not going to tell you exactly how much money's in the market, but you can go and check that video and you'll see. Stocks are one portion of the portfolio, but there's real estate, there's stocks, there's other physical assets. Around 2 million. Full alert. So, anywho, let's take a look at the next company. Let's take a look at Fire real quick. So I'll try to get through all these questions right away. So Fire. The future is the future for tomorrow. Gary, we are releasing that video tomorrow on IMT. I'm actually in the process of editing it right now. We interviewed an awesome dude in the company who is currently working for investor relations, and we had an hour-long interview today. It was awesome, and I actually bought some IMT stock today, so I'm sold. But I'm a precious metal mining bull for the past 10 years, so we sold TD today. So that's happy to diversify a little bit more. We'll talk about the stocks that we bought today later. Bought five different companies today. So anyways, let's see here. Fire. The Supreme Cannabis Company. I've been on their website. I haven't read the information for a while. But the charts do look pretty good. Looks like we're attempting to break out in and around 2. I'd say if the stock can get above 220, we've got a couple levels. We got kind of like this level of support, or sorry, resistance that it's looking to test. But I would say clear skies ahead if we can get above 220, 230 and hold that level. Fire's been doing pretty good recently. It's gone from $1.20 to almost 220, so it's a really nice run. What's the market cap on this bad boy? 630 million. Not too bad. Mid-level cannabis producers. Honestly, guys, there's a select few companies that I'm buying right now in the cannabis sector. There's so many companies out there. We're gonna see further, almost like consolidation in the industry. We're gonna see more companies like, who did Hexo just buy? How am I drawing a blank here? Come on. Who did Hexo just buy? HIP, Supreme Cannabis. We're gonna see more of that, I think, but I think Hexo got a steal of a deal on Supreme Cannabis. Not too sure about that in Nevada, but that's an ambitious goal. Yeah, that's right, HIP. So I think we're going to see further deals like that. Hipster, just hit that like button. I want to see the purchase capital go public. Man, would that be something else? Honestly, guys, I would bring the naughty button to the, when you know, they go to the, stand up on the podium and open the markets or whatever. That'd be awesome, but I would bring the naughty button. What happens to Y? Like Tyson. So, sorry guys, I always get distracted here with these comments. All right, MedMen, we'll take a look at MedMen, Hexo, and Aphria Health. No worries. So for example, in the case of HIP, they will get Hexo shares. I think it's like for every HIP share, it's like 0.06 Hexo shares. I don't know the exact number, but essentially you just get shares of the company. Like I owned MedRelief from, I forget when it was. Made a pretty good money on MedRelief. Made like 80, 90%. I owned MedRelief right up until when it converted into Aurora shares. So we just got Aurora shares for those shares that we had in MedRelief. What other buyouts were there? There was a couple other buyouts, but yeah, the shares just go straight into your brokerage account. That's all that happens. So HIP warrants convert as well. Similar to what happened with Australis Capital, where you just get the shares in your account. Although Australis Capital was a disaster. Yeah, so sorry guys, we were going to look at Hexo. We're also going to look at MedMen. MedMen's a tricky one right now. What's up, Doug? Hey, Doug, have you heard of this very interesting company called Tilt Holdings? We'll talk gold in a sec. Don't get me started about gold. I'm going to get too excited. But yeah, Hexo has been looking pretty good. I mean, the fact that Hexo was in the green 2 days in a row after buying HIP, that's a good sign. Shareholders really liked that purchase. And personally, I think, Hexo got a steal on New Strike Brands. They paid a 4% premium. Now it's just going to add production. Hexo's got the distribution channels. Yeah, I think we could see Hexo $10. I think Hexo could continue to push to new highs if the market keeps running and stays fairly healthy. It's looking good for Hexo, but at this point, Hexo's too expensive for me. That's the only thing. So, good stuff for Hexo. MedMen. MedMen's the next one. We'll take a quick look at MedMen, and I'm only going to talk about the charts for MedMen just because we covered the quarter live. I don't know if any of you guys were tuning into the channel at the time. And yeah, I'll invest in DC. Thank you. Maybe one day, that'd be really nice. I just got on. You sell any ACB, or are you waiting for anticipation of 20 plus? I've been a long time holder of ACB, so no plans to sell ACB just now. This stock would have to go 48 north, or this stock would have to go Tilray for me to sell ACB at this point. Oh, hey, Claudia. How are you? So what happens? I own HIP. I will receive Hexo shares at what price? It's all in the details of the merger, or of the buyout. So you just you're gonna receive, I believe it was about 0.06332 shares of Hexo per share of HIP that you have. But yeah. So now we're taking a look at MedMen real quick. MedMen has dropped after the quarter. Personally, right now, I think where MedMen sits, it's like where Aurora sat a little while ago, but with a few more legal issues. Let's just bring up that ACB chart real quick. I do think MedMen is going to be big in the industry. I mean, their market cap's already what? 1 point. How much billion? Let's find this one out. I wouldn't be owning MedMen if I didn't think they're going to be good. 1.86 billion. So basically, you guys can hate if you don't like my comparison, but we're seeing ACB run because they're finally getting their stuff together. But in a sense, MedMen's actually been more stable than Aurora Cannabis over the past, since December. The stock hasn't really done that much, and it's always held on to about 360. Now, MedMen did have a pretty big run up here when it went from $3 all the way up to $9, and then back down to $3. But like I said, it's always kind of held that 360. So I like MedMen, just my personal opinion. So if I never owned any MedMen, buying it at 370, like the charts look pretty good, but I would keep some cash on the side just in case MedMen starts to fall. And if it fell below 330, 340, I would just let it ride and see how far it goes, because it's kind of a scary chart. in a sense, because MedMen's never really gone below 330, 340 for that long. So if it started to trend down that low, I would just watch it. But that's just my personal opinion. MedMen trying to climb. I think you have to forget the technicals in this one. Highest revenue of all US LPs. Chart on MedMen looks nasty. Yeah, so the thing is, now I'm trying to incorporate more technical analysis into my videos, but I've always been an investor that invests more so on fundamentals. But I'm trying to do a mix of both. So I appreciate your opinion when it comes to, you know, investing on fundamentals. We definitely got to take that into consideration. But I've invested into MedMen based on fundamentals more so. I like the look of I like their branding strategy. Management's okay, but I believe in the future of the company. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I think about MedMen. That's just my humble approach to MedMen. So few more. We're going to get into the gold stocks. That's something else I'd like to talk about. It's pretty interesting. Cannabis is pretty ambitious. I mean, in terms of how much they want to scale their production. So MedMen is a long-term investment. Yeah, I think so too. But my only issue with Cannabis is, are they going to be able to scale fast enough to capitalize on the market? Because right now they're scaling like crazy. And the price does look pretty good right now. Price looks good. Charts look pretty good. Cannabis. Me and Max have been talking about this one. Let's pimp out your sister. You guys want to make a quick 1,000. Max is all about making the quick thousands. But yeah, I don't know. Charts look pretty decent for Cannabis right now. We are kind of seeing, not by much, but we're seeing higher lows, barely. We could see lower low tomorrow. Yeah, it's a tricky one right now. Cannabis definitely the lowest point it's been in a while. So once again, I was buying Cannabis. I'd keep some cash on the side and be ready to buy this thing if it falls through the floor and goes into the twos. Yeah, we'll see. But I'd say technicals are pretty mixed. But let's take a look. Let's take a look and see what the average is saying. So it's a buy on the monthly, and everything else is a sell or strong sell. So pretty much agree with that. Man, every time my heat turns on, my nose gets all messed up. Sorry, guys. Don't make those jokes about my nose. Thoughts on Planet 13? Planet 13. Actually, we'll talk about gold in a sec. And today was a very nice pullback for gold. Planet 13. I haven't looked at Planet 13 in a while. But let's do it. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, so looks like some consolidation going on right in and around these levels at about like $1.75. So for Planet 13, honestly, for me, on a technical perspective, the charts look pretty good. Looks like it could potentially, it's going to go one way or the other. It's either going to go back down to $1.20, or it's going to go up to maybe like 250, 260. That's what I'd be looking at. And yeah, if you love Planet 13, believe in the future of the company, and you're also going to invest on fundamentals, then I would, right now is a pretty decent, looks like a pretty decent, could be a pretty decent time to buy Planet 13, but I'd also save some cash to buy it. If it went down to $1.20 to $1.40, I wouldn't go all in on Planet 13 right now. All right, so gold stocks, good buys. Yeah, we haven't added the RSI yet. My apologies. Should be here. MNOPQR. So, yeah, I mean RSI right now, RSI is at 45. So it's on the lower end, but it's not completely oversold. So I can keep that up for you if you do like the RSI, if you do like looking at the RSI. Because right now it's in the lower end, but it's still kind of in the middle. So that's what I'm saying, you know, it could go one way or the other, but it's obviously leaning towards more of a potentially more, it's more oversold than it is overbought. So we could see maybe a little bit better chance of it going back up. No sound. Is there sound? Maybe you just joined. I think you just joined, Joy. Or we have a little issues with our internet, so I apologize for that. Here, let me just take 1 second and try and fix this halo that you're seeing around my myself. So what we can do is we're just gonna quickly play around with this. See if we can brighten this up, guys. Did that fix it a little bit? There should be some static on my mic here, but we should lose the halo. So if you don't mind that little static on the mic here, we should lose that. All right, perfect. There we go. Perfect. All right, so sound is fine. What's up, Punisher Fitness? Nice to have you in here. Oh, shoot, guys, can you smash that like button? We've only got 37 likes, and we've got 90 people in here. I forgot to remind you guys, though, it's kind of my fault, but you guys are slacking hard on hitting that like button. Okay, time to take a look at some gold stocks. For all you cannabis people, don't leave, please. We're taking a look at some gold stocks, and it's important. And join the Discord group. Damn, you guys are awesome. Yeah, let's post that link real quick. Don't leave the room. Smash the like button and hit the Discord group and smash the like. What? Getting confused now. Yeah, you can't smoke gold. All right, guys, I got some gold plays in the mining goat. What is the mining goat? Join the group during gold intermission. Okay, guys. My favorite time has arrived. Time to talk about gold mining stocks. So, we're just going to sort them from gainers to losers. First Mining Gold has dipped back to 35.5 cents. So, finally picked this company up. Was it this week? Pardon me. Finally picked this company up at 34 cents. So, I like the company for a couple reasons. They've got many diversified projects. So the company in itself has many projects. So they're very diversified. The company is in Ontario. They're in Canada. And if you guys want to know more about this company, I had the pleasure to interview their founder, Keith Neumeyer. You can look him up, or you can just simply Google it on my channel. And he founded First Quantum, First Majestic, and First Mining Gold. So he's an industry veteran, awesome, sharp guy. So feel free to take a look at that video. Also, the company's got a lot going on, and the chart's looking pretty good too. I mean, after we popped, I've been watching this stock. I've been watching this stock go down to 30 cents, then 32. But we are seeing higher lows, which is nice to see. And the stock has definitely been holding its ground. I'd say 33 cents. We've got a lot of support at 33 cents right now. And I'm looking for the stock to move up to into the 40s. That's going to kind of be my confirmation that the stock's going to be uptrending, but we need to see gold hold steady. So that's another thing. Alamos Gold, 5% dip today. First Majestic Silver, Endeavor Silver. These are all pretty good companies. Royal Nickel Corporation, we'll talk about that, Max, because I know you hold some Royal Nickel Corporation. Kinross Gold. Kinross is a pretty interesting one too. Barrick Gold. And where's Gold Corp? We own a lot of Gold Corp. Like, geez, how much? Let's see here. Probably a couple thousand shares of Gold Corp at least. So, Gold Corp's been performing pretty well recently. I want to see Gold Corp get back up above 20 bucks. That would be very nice. The stock has been, it's been a $30 stock at one point just a couple years ago, but we've been in such a bear market. We've been in a bear market since 2012, essentially. So it's just a matter of time before these companies recover. Commodity cycles generally last, you know, a bear market 7 to 10 years is not unrealistic. Although we've been in the longest bear market in terms of the commodity cycle for a very long time, so it's just a matter of time before commodities start to shine. Gold, nickel, copper. But you'll see it all in the video that I'm dropping tomorrow. Fantastic video. But anyways, Barrick's one to watch if you like the big boys paying a 2% dividend. For me, that's just icing on the cake. I think it's amazing. You can buy into the world's largest gold miner and still collect a 2% dividend yield. So do like Barrick. Have added to it on the dips around 14, 15, and 16 bucks. What else we got here? Added a tiny bit to Gold Corp, just a couple hundred shares, just averaging down in our position, getting ready for that next 10-year bull run. Mojave Johnson. Everybody's accepted in this stream. Don't worry, buddy. Kirkland, but thanks for sharing that with us. Kirkland Lake. Kirkland Lake is an exception, and holy crap. That deserves a hit of the cash register. Whew. All right, buddy, doesn't matter. Whether you're straight or not, as long as you love ACB, it's all that matters. I'm just kidding. You can be short ACB and you're still allowed to join the Discord group, even if you're shorting ACB. Because we'll just make fun of you when it goes up and up and up. Where is Neurosis? So anyways, we'll take a quick look at Kirkland Lake Gold. So after 10 o'clock is when you guys get a little naughty, eh?
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
Tilt, Choom. All right, let's take a look at those, Max. I'm sorry. Sorry. Kirkland Lake looks like it's going to roll over. Honestly, this stock has been running for so long. I mean, it could keep going if gold keeps going, but then again, I mean, Kirkland Lake stock is just it's pretty beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I mean, holy crap. This thing went from $7 to 45. And it's ran up like you wouldn't believe in one of the biggest bear markets gold's ever seen. So, but I'll have to do more research about Kirkland Lake. My only thing with the company is it's just way too expensive for me to buy into it now. So that's why I haven't done the research on it. because I feel like I missed out. All right, Royal Nickel Corporation. You know what, Max? We might have to join the party. But the last time I joined your party was with FSD at 30 cents. And that was not a fun party to join. So, what's up, Steven? Thank you for tuning into the live stream. Supreme will have way better gains in 2019. I will more than double. Maybe Steven will check out Atos 368%. What a fun run today. Question, what kind of tea is that? Aurora tea. I wish it was Aurora tea. No, it's called Royal Blend. It's from London, England. It's actually from London, England. It's pretty awesome. But if you guys start to get messages in the Discord group at 3 and 4 a.m. when I can't sleep, then you know exactly why. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue to enjoy my shots of tea. And you know what I'm actually going to do? I only have 2 left, so I'm going to light 1 little stick of incense. But I can't light the last one. This stuff's from Shanghai and I need to save 1. So sad. Remember what happened last time we lit one of these and said we were going to pray to the Aurora gods? The Aurora gods answered us with a billionaire hedge fund manager and a 12% in 1 day stock price gain. So let's say our prayers, guys. Okay, we're praying to the FSD gods today. So tomorrow Aurora's going to get a deal. And FSD is going to get bought out by Aurora. FSD is going to 58 cents by tomorrow. So, anyways, back to back to the stream. I had it before the news. I had a buddy working on the shaft at Kirkland and tipped me off, and I didn't buy it at 23. Oh man, you bought for Chum air in your tea. So many guesses what Aurora tomorrow. I know. But we will be live to cover it. So, all right, guys. Next company, we're taking a look at Chum. And Tilt. We're looking at Tilt too. Let's see what Max, you said take a look at Chum, and what was the other one? Chum. And I love this daily meeting. What's that smoke? Yeah, man, something's on fire in my place. I don't know where it's coming from. You must have just joined this stream. Okay. Yes, sir. We've got a new person in the Discord group, J Macboo. And Jonathan. Welcome, Jonathan. Nice to see you guys there. Okay, so Chum's down to 69 cents today after that nice run that it had. So let's take a look. Shanghai should be the name of a company. I like how you spelt it. So I'm not going to lie to you guys. I haven't been on Chum. Well, I went on Chum's website just briefly, but I didn't do my thorough research and due diligence on Chum. Simply have just looked at the charts and the stock price and all that kind of stuff. But regardless, we'll just take a quick look at the charts for you guys. You can give me your opinion on Chum, but I do know that Aurora has a part of Chum Holdings as well, so that's encouraging. So currently at 69 cents. The move up was on heavy volume, so that's nice to see. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. But personally, I mean, if Choom can get up to just above 80 cents, I feel like it could have a good shot of holding that. Right now, technically, it's right in the middle. And I want to see one thing. Holy crap. Yeah, so hourly negative, daily strong buy, and monthly it's buy, sell, neutral. So yeah, Choom right now. Choom, I do think, you know, we could potentially pull back a little bit, get a little bit closer to 60 cents right now. But I definitely do think the stock could be continuing to go up. Let's just pull up one more thing. RSI is a pretty interesting indicator to use. So yeah, so if you see the RSI, we're still kind of in the overbought territory. So if that RSI drops down a little bit more, it might be a bit more encouraging. I just think, you know, the stock went from 48 to like 80 cents. So it essentially almost doubled in the last little while. So I'd be cautious, maybe a little bit more of a pullback. I think that gap will fill a little bit more, maybe to even 60 cents. I would say 60, 63 cents, and then keep trending up. Yeah. No, I agree. It's still a big gap. We still have some room here in this gap, maybe another 10 cents. 8 to 10 cents. Alrighty, Max. Well, I mean, in your case, I hope Choom keeps going up. And I hope that my technical analysis is garbage. So I hope it goes up to $1.40 for you. There have just been so many stocks to look at recently. So didn't buy any Choom. Was thinking about buying Choom. Did buy some Tilt today. So I went on their website, looked at everything. Everything looks pretty interesting. They own a bunch of companies. Pretty compelling story. So all right. So Tilt Holdings. Tilt's, it looks like, you know, it's had a pretty nice little sell-off after that massive pop that we saw going from $2 to $4. And in terms of the technicals, let's quickly take a look at the technicals here. So the technicals for Tilt, you know, pretty bearish on the daily, hourly, but monthly the technicals are looking really good. It's a strong buy. The downtrend is slowing down. So yeah, definitely took kind of a fairly small position in Tilt for today, but we'll see how it performs, and could potentially add some more to it if we see some nice gains. But yeah, the chart for Tilt looks pretty nice. The chart for Tilt looks pretty nice. It's holding on, and wow, there's a lot of smoke that's coming in there. So for anyone who's wondering what it is, it's just incense, right? Most of you guys know that. XLY. Talk ACB. All right, guys. All right. We'll talk ACB in 2 seconds. The charts are looking pretty... The charts are looking okay for Oxy. I do like to see that Oxy's held 70, the mid 70 cent level, 75, 76 cents. We'll see if it can manage to come back. That's that Shanghai. Got that right. All right, next company. Safe. This is a very interesting company. It is a cannabis play, but not a direct cannabis play. And we did buy a bunch of shares of this today. And oh, we got a nice little pop end of day up to 62 cents. So got in at 60 cents. So I hope this is the start of a nice little run. Basically, they are a security company within the cannabis sector. So they provide. Here, I can read the description really quickly to you guys. Feel free to check out this company. Just bought a nice little chunk of it today. I like the diversity, and we'll read the company description. Bulls came in hard on those last charts. Yes, sir, they did. All right, let's go. Profile. 360 Risk Solutions is a cannabis security service provider. The company operates through its wholly owned subsidiaries, 360 Secure Corp, which is security service provider to the cannabis sector, provides cannabis security consulting, guarding, and secure transport services to more than 60 LPs, such as Canopy Growth. It has over 60 vehicles, which provides a combined security footprint to approximately 30 million square feet of patrolled area. So this is what every cannabis company needs. I mean, every cannabis company is going to need some form of security. So we're going to take a quick look at the charts right now. But like I said, I like this company because it's not a direct play on the edibles market or the production capacity. They don't care how much production, whether the market's completely oversupplied, as long as the market's not crashing and all the companies are going out of business. This company should do pretty well as long as the company has obviously a good business model. So the stock's at 62 cents currently today, but it's been anywhere from 52 all the way up to 78, or I believe almost 80 cents. So let's just go down here. 30 cents to 83 cents. $89 million market cap. 143 million shares outstanding. Whoa. What's up, Levon? Boy, you trashed. Namaste effed me real good. Namaste. We'll take a quick look at Namaste. Getting a little sleepy here, guys. So we'll stay for a little bit more. The tea's just not doing it. We'll stay for a little bit more, and then we're going to head out because I've got a ton more videos to edit. I got to drop that video tomorrow for International Montoro Resources Corp. But if you guys got time, I'm excited for you to watch it. It's really worth it. I learned so much today about geological surveys and how they use a helicopter to fly over a potential site when they're looking for minerals in the ground, and they use magnets and different ways to source out how big the deposit is. Very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. Picks and shovels. Yeah, they've got a big team of picks and shovels. So, Namaste's holding on to 70 cents. But it's hard to gauge where it's going from here. I think, now it's just a matter of waiting for financials to come out. Wait for financials to come out for Namaste. See how delayed they are. See how bad they are. And maybe the company's just been beat up so much that it's going to go up on financials. Maybe people just want to see if the company's going to survive. So, but I think it will. It's just a matter of where's the stock going to go. Don't rip me for that 6 cents. If financials come out, never trust a man bun. You guys make some valid points. So I put together this other list of defensive stocks for 2019. This is kind of like the last thing we're going to talk about. So we've got a list of stocks. So originally I put this portfolio together. This includes cannabis stocks and a couple tech stocks, a lot of defensive stocks. But basically these were the only stocks I was going to buy in 2019. And just a couple in there that I wanted to watch as well. But starting this at the start of 2019, we already saw 48 North explode. Aurora Cannabis, FSD didn't do too well. Aphria Health, MedMen. Water could have done pretty good on it. But in terms of the ones in the red, Compass Gold, be careful with that one. First Mining Gold, Alamos Gold, Endeavor Silver, First Majestic. Those are all pretty good miners to look at. Never trust a skinny chef. It's a clip-on man bun. You never pulled up Atos. Why are Canopy and Aurora so far apart? I just never bought into Aphria Health. Okay, so, sorry, DG. Atos. Atosa Genetics. Atosa Genetics. I saw this stock on the top gainers on the Nasdaq today. What the hell happened? Stock went from buck and a half to $7 in one day. Toast. That's awesome, DG stocks. You definitely have been picking a lot of the winners. But I wish you told me about it like yesterday. That would have been awesome. Did you really? Okay. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to email me. If you have a serious stock pick, because sometimes crap gets lost in the comments and I forget stuff and I get distracted, but if you've got a serious stock pick, like if you're in our Discord group, drop it in the Discord group. If I don't reply to that message, shoot me an email or a direct message. Don't be afraid to bug me. I actually like when you guys reach out or whatever. Don't be afraid to bug me. Be sure to hit that like button or you waste. You guys are hilarious. Okay, so closing off these things here. Where the heck is my portfolio here? There's one last thing I wanted to talk about real quick. Yeah, feel free to message me. Feel free to message me, please. If it's going to be a pick like that. I mean, that's not the only one that you've picked. Okay, so basically this is our like I just put this together for today. It's our defensive stock for 2019 watch list. So I'm going super defensive on the markets right now. The further we run, the further defensive I get. Buying only utility companies, healthcare companies, and a whole bunch of stuff. But I just found this company today. What the hell happened here? I just found this company today and it ran 20% and I'm kind of pissed off. Centric Health Corporation. The stock still looks pretty cheap. Kinda. But very interesting company profile. Let's take a quick look at this. Boy, am I getting tired. Come on. Centric Health Corp is a Canada-based company primarily engaged in the drug retail sector. The company's activities are divided into two business segments: specialty pharmacy as well as surgical and medical centers. Drug retail and wholesale through pharmacies and fulfillment locations. Other drug retail services such as compounding, dispensing medications, advisory, addiction management, and specialty services for long-term and retirement facilities. Retirement facilities is the selling point for me. So they're focusing on retirement homes, and I'm just a super bull in that sector. Oh, it's all the smoke in the air making you tired. Maybe it is the incense. Let's put that out, actually. I just thought it was relaxing, but maybe that's what it does. Good point, Doug. Good point. Okay. So, a couple more things here. So these are mainly the only stocks, carbon dioxide poisoning. Makes sense. Just need some water. So these are mainly the companies that I want to be buying over the next little while, along with cannabis companies. These are pretty much the only companies that I'm going to be buying. Now, if you guys are Americans tuning in, it's pretty easy to find your American counterparts. And that's damn right, Aurora should sponsor me. That's right. So inside this portfolio, we've got a lot of stuff. Real estate, investment trust, Rogers Communication dividend paying stock, Fortis Capital Power, Pure Multifamily REIT, Brookfield Renewable Energy Partners. This is a stock that I want to buy like ASAP. If I can manage to sell a few more of the Canadian banks, because I need them to go up like 3% to break even. Hydro One, bought some of that today. Northwest Healthcare Properties, bought some of that today. Amira's okay, but valuation's pretty high. Same with Canadian Utilities. Been loading up on Canadian Utilities. Bell, Chartwell Retirement Residences, Atlantic Power, Extendicare, and Just Energy. So I want to wait till Extendicare goes below 7. That's the next stop. I hope it keeps selling off. I want to see it go back down to, let's see here, 650 would be nice. We'll see. Alrighty, coin stacks. So we used to have a lot more American holdings, but biggest holdings were Bank of America. Basically took all of our profits on Bank of America, converted it all back to Canadian dollars, and don't have that anymore. But the only American stocks that we do own a couple. Xinyuan Real Estate, it's a Chinese real estate investment trust. Alibaba, Tencent, JD.com, Welltower. Welltower is a fantastic company. One of our top performing stocks. Yo, guys, Norbert was actually in the stream today, and he was in here for like half an hour, and I had 0 dislikes. So it's okay. It's a mystery disliker, but we'll take a shot of tea for them. So yeah, Welltower, if you're in the States, this company's very expensive though. Be careful. I bought this when it was $50. So since then it's ran up a lot. Still pays a decent dividend. When I was buying Welltower though, Welltower was paying like 7%, I believe, like around 7%. And of course, the tab's gonna crash. That's awesome. If it's you, then show me it's you and convert that into a like. Convert that into a like, and we'll see that dislike go to 0. Get that like button to 100 likes. Forward pace. Yeah, now there's 2. Thanks, guys. Now there's 2 dislikes and we lost 3 viewers. This thing's gonna crash again. Friggin' tabs, so annoying. We'll open one new tab. We'll try. Give her one more shot. I just want to pull up the damn chart. How much is that to ask? There we go. So yeah, talking about Welltower, I mean, this stock's been on fire. But, you know, we could see another 5 to 10 bucks in the cards. Very stable stock. Picked it up, maybe not at 50 bucks, maybe 54. Still bought it at a very good time. And the last stock that we own before we talk about ACB and go, because it's 10:30. XLU Utilities Select Sector SPDR. Another top performing stock. This thing is a monster. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say XLU is a monster because it is. Look at that. Like, oh my gosh. Since 09, you could have essentially said, the only thing I'm going to buy is XLU. I'm going to invest all my money into it and it's going to double with dividends. But actually, that's not that great of a return because the S&P 500 has outperformed it by quite a lot. But XLU is very good. It's a defensive ETF. But they own a lot of Nextera Energy, which is why the stock's up so much. Nextera Energy is a monster. Just want to show you guys this one more company, non-cannabis related. We are losing some people though, but that's okay. Because they'll learn one day that there's more out there than just cannabis companies. Look at Nextera Energy. The chart on Nextera Energy is just so beautiful. I just need to take a quick second to look at this. All right. Done. ACB. ACB, and then we're hitting the road. That's it. FYI, Aurora Cannabis is not up 12% today. Okay. Wow. So guys, in terms of ACB, if tomorrow's a green day, I think we could see a green day for ACB. If tomorrow's a sell-off, I think we could see ACB sell off a little bit. But I do feel like 1150 is kind of looking like a level of support that, you know, if we get back down to around 1150, the longer ACB stays here above 1150, the better. So that is a big gap. That is definitely a big gap. So we'll see if it can hold on to that. It did on a few occasions, right? Here. See a big gap here. See a big gap here. Gap down, gap down. So that is one of the biggest gaps we've seen in a while. Second biggest gap we've seen. So anyways, we'll see if it holds. I think now it's going to depend on the markets. And the last thing we'll take a look at is, we're seeing the futures in the green. And we are seeing gold down to $12.94. So interesting. So last thing, I always say last thing. Drop that link to the Discord group one more time. One more time, then we're out of here, guys. So anybody new to the stream, drop a like, drop a comment, but join the Discord group. Yeah, so Norbert needs to stop. Did I say dislike or Discord? Way too tired for this, guys. Join our Discord group if you want to continue talking to me after I get off live stream. I'll be there. And we'll see you tomorrow for 10 a.m. So tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. Have a good night, guys. Gang, gang, gang. I'm out of here.